Good morning and congratulations, graduates, faculty, family, and distinguished guests. I am honored to have been asked to say a few words to mark this important occasion as you celebrate your graduation from the acclaimed Notre Dame of Maryland University. I am also conspicuously not with you in person, and I am truly sorry about that. As you gather in Baltimore, I am miles away attending my daughter Meg's wedding. Timing is everything, and this time, as much as I wanted to be with you, I had to choose to be with my family. And that's new for me. For decades, I could always be counted on to choose the professional over the personal, but not this time. I was today years old when I understood this is the correct choice for my daughter, my family, for love. And really, my presence is secondary, as with or without me, this is a moment you will never forget, because it marks the start of the next best chapter of your life. A commencement is a beginning, a launch, an inception, and you are starting off armed with a great education. Notre Dame of Maryland University believed in women when much of the world thought higher education for our sex was a radical idea. For 128 years, it challenged that bias. And while today the campus is co-ed, it is that unrelenting commitment to women that will always be its proud legacy. So, women and men, as you start this next chapter of your life, I imagine you are getting advice from all directions. I find unsolicited advice drops into my email and Instagram and Facebook and TikTok every day. 5 foods to eat to live forever, 6 exercises to transform your body, 10 habits to change your life. So, what can I possibly offer? I'll offer a memory. Believe it or not, I vividly remember graduation. I remember all the feels. For 4 or more years, you work hard with one goal in mind: get here, get the degree. Well, you're about to hold it in your hand. So now what? I remember that now what had me dreading leaving the comfort of campus to walk into the abyss of what do I do now? Well, I had these suggestions. Be ready, be open, be determined. Because in my experience, there is no absolute right choice. There is only the next choice. There is only moving forward. And the world needs you. It needs you, educated, thinking, caring graduates. It has maybe never needed you more. Because to be honest, the world is a little worrisome right now. Now maybe you've got a job lined up. Terrific. But if not, I recommend you not focus on finding your dream job, because you don't always know what your dream job is until you're actually doing it. And there is a real life force in finding a way to love whatever you're doing while you're doing it. My degrees were not in journalism. I never dreamt of being a reporter. I took a TV job as a fluke, a stopgap, 43 years ago. I am living proof you don't always know what you'll love doing until you're actually doing it. And don't define yourself entirely by what you do. Define yourself by your passions. Art matters, books matter, science matters, thinking matters, maybe now more than ever. Identify what makes your heart sing and dig in. If it coincides with your work, fantastic. But if not, give it equal attention, for it is at the heart of who you are. I would also suggest not focusing on happiness. Happiness is an emotion, a nice one, but an emotion like all the other emotions. It comes and it goes. I believe rather than happiness, if life has a purpose, it's to learn. Learn as much as you can, about as much as you can, for as long as you can. Learn something new every day. Never stop learning. Be hard on your opinions and your beliefs. Don't hold them too firmly. Keep re-examining them. Identify your biases. They're there. Question everything. You've just spent at least 4 years expanding your minds. Well, keep them that way, open and elastic. These are crazy, polarizing times, and too many people are taking a position, digging in, and shutting off in the guise of opinion. And opinions are not facts, and the distinction is essential for critical thinking. Whatever profession you end up choosing over the years, you're going to work for a lot of people. You'll have many bosses. Some will be great, some will not. Some you will like, some you may find downright irritating in their perceived stupidity. And the same goes for coworkers. My bit of advice, and I learned it the hard way, remember, people like people who like them. Nobody likes a person, no matter how talented or skilled they may be, who looks down on them or judges them. If they think you like them, they will like having you around, and that leads to steady employment and promotion. And then give people a chance. Sometimes they'll surprise you. If they don't, never tell them, just fake it. Any good actor will tell you, fake something long enough, and you'll actually begin to believe it. A lot of people are going to believe in you, but some are not. But when you find the thing that you believe only you can do, do it. Don't let anyone discourage you. Time and again I've seen it is not the most talented or even the luckiest who succeed, but it is almost always the most persistent. Persistence can overcome 1,000 shortcomings. You will face hurdles, even walls in your path. Think of them as opportunities to demonstrate how badly you want and how hard you're willing to work to get to the other side. When others would give up, you keep going. That is the ticket to success. Hang on to the friendships you have made during your time at Notre Dame. It gets harder to create those kinds of deep bonds later in life. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe because we get so busy. But looking back, I believe you will find your collegiate friendships were some of your most impactful. I wish someone had told me this. I have lost touch with too many fine people. Be kind, empathetic, respect people who have less power than you, treat them with dignity. Be cheerful, try not to harbor fear. I do recognize it is a frightening, confusing, expensive, tumultuous world you are navigating through right now. But then, when I was at my graduation ceremony 5 decades ago, the country was also at war, the government was being exposed as corrupt, and the specter of nuclear annihilation felt very real. Yet, here I am. I survived, and the many years that have passed since I wore cap and gown have actually been rather wonderful. And that is my hope for you. Wonderment, excitement, exploration, adventure, and awe. We humans are here for a very short, finite amount of time. How you choose to spend those hours between the cradle and the grave are absolutely up to you. Despite economic differences in your situations, you all have tremendous freedom. Grow plants, write books, heal wounds, take care of children, dispense prescriptions, arrest bad guys, teach, build things, try on many metaphorical hats. And don't let anyone tell you one activity or profession is more valuable than another. You are all needed and you all matter. The only way you can fail, I believe, is to be bored. If you're bored, you're failing yourself and everyone who has worked so hard to inspire you. But boredom won't be a problem if you never stop appreciating the magnificence of this life that we, by some miraculous chance of fate, have been given. So now take your fantastic education, your young and eager brain, your full and ready heart, and make the world take notice. Because you are a member of the 2026 graduating class of Notre Dame of Maryland University.